Shalom, I'm Rabbi Shalomoh. This is Rabbi Yehudah. We're making a series of short videos. We're going to try to cover as much as we can in a short period of time because we don't have much time. We're making a series of videos on Pesach and the Kashruth and the matzot, Chametz, and things pertaining to Pesach. I'm going to go right in and jump into the Kashruth and no Chametz and cleaning. Okay, what we want to do in our community, we do about a week before or 2 weeks before Pesach, we start getting things organized because you don't want to rush anything. Okay, you want to have it be a nice smooth transition. Okay, so in our communities, we start looking for Chametz, cleaning Chametz out of the house. Chametz will be explained later on in the next video, but we start cleaning and getting these things out of the house. Okay?
Chametz leavening.
Right. Chametz and the leavening. As far as the oven is concerned, okay, there's two different types of ovens. We're just going to touch briefly on that. We have a self-cleaning oven, which most people are familiar with in the Jewish communities abroad. The majority of us do have self-cleaning ovens, and that's self-explanatory. If you do not have a self-cleaning oven, there's an easy way for you to clean your oven and free it of Chametz. All you have to do is get a nice soapy solution, bleach and water, will be good, or some type of oven cleaner, and you want to spray it down. You want to take some 0000 Brillo pad. That's very 0000, very, very fine Brillo pad, which doesn't gouge and scratch, okay, but it gets any type of crumbs or any type of matter that's stuck in the oven. It'll take it off without actually scratching the oven up for the sake of keeping your things nice. And you want to brush that down, and then you want to just take your oven, turn it to your broil mode, okay, which is probably the hottest setting you have, 500, 550. I don't know, some people might not have a broil mode, but if you can set it to the highest setting, and at that temperature, it'll break down and it'll turn anything that's Chametz or anything that's left in that oven to basically ash and almost dust. And that'll be just sufficing, and you can just brush that stuff out, sweep it out, you know what I mean, and then your oven should be good as far as kosher. Okay.
And what about selling? Also getting ready and kashruthing your place for Pesach. Of course, the whole purpose here is to get rid of Chametz. So part of that is selling the Chametz. According to Torah, it says you should not have any possession in your home of any Chametz or any leavening, as we would call it. And so therefore we sell. And so the best way of selling the Chametz is simple. You take whatever you have, all right, especially because a lot of us are not rich. We can't just get rid of stuff. We take whatever you have, you give it to a non-Jew, and we make a contract. We sell our products to them for $1, all right? And then we make that contingency that we will buy it back at the end of the festival days. So at the end of Pesach, or the end of the Feast of Matzot, we'll go back to them and buy our leaven back, our Chametz back from them. And so if you're very unfortunate and you don't have a lot of money, especially in this time of pandemic where we're introverted people, you will sell it that way. Now, if you, because of this pandemic, have an issue of finding someone who will be willing to buy your Chametz, then you can store it. Put it away in the cabinet, declare the cabinet not yours, or in a box, or whatever method. Some people are outside the house, maybe some people have a shed, but whatever you do, store your Chametz away and lock it up so you don't touch it during the festival days, right?
Right. We want to try to do the best that we can to remove it from outside of the from inside of the dwelling to outside of our dwelling. Right. So in that case, even if you have a fence around your yard, some people have garbage cans, and they can take those new garbage cans and line those garbage cans with some bags and stuff like that, and then put your stuff in and lock it away, and then put it outside of your dwelling, outside of your fence, if you don't have a shed. Right. Because you want to get everything away from the house, okay, to the best of your ability.
So the next thing is a ritual that is practiced. It's a custom. Finally, getting rid of Chametz. It's called bedekaf, and so that means declaring the last searching of the Chametz of the day just before Pesach. You want to make sure you got all of the Chametz out of your dwelling. So what you do, you make a declaration of no longer owning any Chametz in your house, just in case you overlook something. Some people, to their horror, during the Seder and having guests open, they open up the cabinets and they see something there that has Chametz in it. and then they go, oh my goodness, I've sinned. Well, this is a safety measure. You declare before heaven, before the creator of heaven and earth, HaKadosh Baruch Hu,
Amen.
that whatever you have left in the house that you may have overlooked is not Chametz. So we're done with this particular video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. Hit the like button, hit the bell for notification. And I'll be remiss if Rav, Shalomoh, and I would not say Refuah Shlema for those who've been afflicted by this plague. And we pray that the Most High continue to help and heal those people, and then protect all of us who have not been, and that He will have mercy upon all of us in this time. So be safe, keep yourself safe at this time in this festival. Thank you very much for listening.
And one other thing that I wanted to interject into this as well, we also have the Siddur, Chokhmat Yisrael. We appreciate all the support, and any support that can come forward, we'd greatly appreciate that. So make sure you hit that like button, and also take a look at the site, and take a look at the Siddur and order yourself a copy.
Absolutely. You should have the link at the end of at the credits. So shalom uvracha, and have a wonderful and lovely, peaceful Pesach. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.